put it this way: the only daughter I would trust would be Tiffany. She's the only one. I can't trust Ivanka because I don't know what she's doing. I have no clue what she's doing. She's like, she's kind of clean, and then all of a sudden she gets a deal with Chinese people, and then you go, all right, well, she's still a Trump. That's the problem. Yeah, she's still a Trump.
I don't know, man.
So I don't know, man. They stopped talking about bombing stuff. I mean, we're still at war. I mean, don't stop thinking, people, that we're at peace now. There's wars going on that we're still a part of. Yeah, we're still a part of it. So don't let that go.
Fun to do bad things.
Oh man, I feel like we've talked a lot. Let's move on to the judicial branch. I don't know what's going on in the court system. That has been absolutely quiet. I'm sure there's something going on, but I mean, the last thing they were talking about, I guess Neil Gorsuch was like a big thing for like months, and now his name just is kind of gone now. Nobody talks about him because now he's an official justice. Everybody was all up in arms about him being elected, but nobody even talks about him now. Why? Because he's just a justice. He's a justice. So I don't know. You got anything for the judicial? Anything going on in the courts? You know of anything?
I saw some stuff earlier that I wanted to touch on, but of course I'm not prepared.
Hey, but that's what happens.
So let's see if I can quickly find it.
All right. Well, I like I said, man. When it comes to I can't even say it. That's another
judicial.
One. The judicial branch. Good Lord, it's like I'm president.
Always trying to help out over here.
But I don't know, man. So as my co-host looks,
can't find it.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll save it for.
I'm trying to remember the guy's name.
What was the story about?
Thing. It was essentially saying that, you know how Obama said they don't want to pursue maximum penalties for drug dealers.
Oh,
they just kind of want a slap on the wrist type of deal.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to ruin somebody's lives over drugs.
Yeah.
Logical approach.
That actually makes sense. But
the other guy.
But then again, what do private prison? Exactly. Once you have a private prison system, obviously they want to keep more people in there.
Exactly.
So why would anything that
Sessions? Yes. That's his name.
Yeah, the Attorney General, Jeff Sessions.
Yeah.
Oh, he's all about.
He's like, I think he wrote a letter to the attorneys.
I would like to
and said, listen, we want to go maximum penalty so we can send a message.
Yeah. He's all about sending messages.
Yeah.
He's started a brand new war on drugs.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. He recused himself from Russia, but still signed off on that's the best thing, is that he still signed off on the firing papers for Comey.
Oh, yeah. He said something about, Bo the Fool said, how about the guy he wants for his voter protection bill, the guy who's been sued successfully 4 times for voter fraud.
Bro, that just falls right in line with everything else. The guy in charge of the EPA sued the EPA 16 times.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, bro, that falls right in line with everything else that is going on right now. I get it, though. Thanks, Bo, for that.
Yeah, I read that earlier, too, and I was just like...
Yeah.
All you can do is just, like, sigh.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you just sit back and go...
It seems like he just looks at the people and says, okay, who's the most unqualified for this position?
Bro.
You hired.
Exactly. And I think what he did was he asked one of his aides, give me a list of everybody I can fire. Just names that I can fire. Everybody that's appointed by the president, I need a list of names. Give me people I can fire, and I'll just go down the list. Starting... Whatever. All right, man. So... my transitions are amazing.
Yeah.
I am a sad, bad guy. If you haven't been reading Trump tweets, that's how every one of them ends now. So I'm going to start ending all my posts like that.
With one word to describe everything you just said.
Exactly.
Sum it all up.
That last thing that I just said, the last segment that we just went through, tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. So, social status. Our social status, what we're going to do is... I'm just going to ask just a generic question and just kind of see where it takes us. So, this is the question. Do you think that we're getting information too quickly. And what I mean by that is, like, do you think that we get flooded with so many things through social media, through the news, through everything, that we just become desensitized to how real things are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
In a way, depends on what it is.
Like, I think, bro, I think it's all bad. I think there's no difference.
Well, just like you were saying earlier, we're focusing on one thing, then bam, something happens, and you completely forget about what we were just focusing on.
Yeah.
And focus on whatever's happening now, like Comey.
Yeah.
And then next week, we're going to be completely forgot about Comey.
But his situation is still there.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that a lot of these situations are still there. I just asked if we were still at war.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something we should know. Like, if you're an American, you should know when your country's at war, right?
Yeah.
Like, that should
Usually.
that should just be something that you know. But I had to ask that. It's 16 years later, and I'm like, are we still at war?
Yep.
Yeah, we are. And we're bombing new countries. But all that goes by the wayside as soon as something else pops up. So, I mean, I don't know how you slow it down.
You can't. Technology, bro.
But I think there's a way. There's got to be a way. There's always a way to do something.
Well, all you got to do is just turn off your phone or your TV and just kind of like
meander through. Just check it
say,
every couple
fuck
of
it.
days.
Worry about your personal life, and everything else happens.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, is that, and I hear a lot of people say that, because when it comes to
a lot of people do, because they've gotten fed up with just how society is and how.
But that's the thing, is that, but still, even if you bury your head in the sand, eventually something's going to kick you in the butt.
Well, eventually, like a Chinese soldier or a Russian soldier is going to come knocking on the door.
Yeah, and you're going to be like, yo, what the hell are you doing here? And they're going to ask you where your Chinese flag is at, and because you don't know what's going on, you're like, yo, I don't have one.
I didn't get one.
I don't have one. They didn't mail it to me. I don't know what's going on.
We got a Chinese flag?
Yeah. When did that happen? Oh, when they sold my state. Really? When did that happen? Like, that's the
this
thing.
Is no longer Florida. It's just Xinjiang.
Exactly. You are in the new province of Tampania.
Right, it's not Tampa.
Tampania. That's what we are now, and you have no idea. That's the thing, man, is that I think that, but it makes people it makes people desensitized to real stuff going on. Even police shootings. I will say this. Police shootings have been going on since like the 60s.
Oh, yeah. No, probably even longer than that.
Yeah. Well, I would say for as long as there have been police and as long as there have been people uprising, because I would say probably around the civil rights time.
Yeah.
And a lot of that, like, there was bad treatment. But the thing is now you see it so often.
Yeah, because everybody's got cameras.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is that you see it so often that it becomes normal. Like, you're like, oh, they shot another dude in the street for not having his ID. Well, that's what happened. It just happened over here. Oh,
they accept it.
Yeah, if you have a group of people, and you tell them something that's really horrible, such as, oh, look, this guy got shot in the street. This other guy over here could be like, yeah, I just saw another story about this happening over here. And this other guy over here could say, oh, well, that just happened over here.
I guess that's new policy.
But the thing is that sometimes it's too much from such a small angle. Like, there's so many things that are like so small, and I'm not gonna say because police shootings, I don't mean to actually follow police shootings with that, but like, there are things.
It's an example.
Yeah, but there are things that they don't happen that often, but since we're shown them so repeatedly, we think that it happens so often.
Like people getting their asses kicked on planes.
Yeah, that never happened.
That's the new thing now.
Yeah, but you see, all of a sudden now people will find videos and be like, oh, well, this just happened, even though it happened like months ago, about some dude who, you know, not just the doctor who got pulled off a plane, but like
you saw the family.
The family gets pulled off a plane. Another one gets pulled off a plane. There was another video. Oh, I forget where it was at. I forget where I saw it. I think I might have seen it on like one of the like daily motion channels or something like that. And what happened was a woman got pulled off a plane. She had to give up her seat.
Yeah,
she had to give up her seat. She got pulled off a plane too. I don't remember what airline it was, but she got pulled off a plane.
It's probably United.
Probably, I would say
they're about that life.
They're about getting rid of everybody who's on the plane. But my thing is I would say about 96% of flights that doesn't happen. But if you look at streams of news, you would assume that that's happening all the time. That's what I mean when I say that the information's coming too quickly. Because some things we're getting desensitized to, and some things we're getting real hypersensitive to for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know how you slow that down, though. I really don't.
Drop a bomb on the planet.
That's
what we need. We need a nice asteroid or something like a cataclysmic event.
Well, like a good shutdown.
Yeah, a good shutdown, like Trump would say.
A good planet.
It'll be fantastic. Believe me.
A good planetary shutdown.
Yeah, just shake everybody up, you know.
Yeah, an asteroid.
Because it'll bring everybody back to okay. Well, I guess we better survive now. It's
like Independence Day.
Yeah.
Like when the aliens invaded, and they were like, "All right, look, everything that we're doing is trivial because there's these giant aliens.
They're gonna kick our ass now."
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I guess we all better get along.
Maybe that's what it takes. Maybe that's what it takes, bro.
I'm all for that, man. I think that would be entertaining.
What, to see aliens come?
Yeah. I'm for that, man. I'm kind of tired of society, bro.
Are you?
Yeah.
Just done with it?
I really am.
Bury your head. Bury your head,
I try, bro.
Bury your head.
I kind of focus on work. Watch the NBA playoffs.
Until they start messing with your paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's coming.
Oh, I already know that's
once the healthcare gets passed and we're all still alive and they get pissed off at the fact that most of us are still living, all of a sudden they're gonna do something with the taxes, and all of a sudden you're gonna be paying out the ass.
Well, luckily for me, I think I'm in that don't make enough, but don't make you don't make enough, but you're also poor type of deal.
Yeah, at the poverty line level, like
just a little bit above the poverty line, so they don't really do nothing.
Yeah, you're like right there. Like, look, we're not going to take everything from you because we know you can't get anything.
There you go.
That's an American poverty line level.
Right there.
Other countries don't have this problem.
No, of course not.
Other countries don't have this problem. Like, we don't have people that are right at the poverty line. You work 50 hours a week and you're barely making it. That doesn't seem right. There are people in the Netherlands who work like 25 hours a week and they have like an 8-bedroom home. Like, that doesn't make any sense. What are we doing wrong?
No.
You don't? I'll give it to you right now. He's in office. I mean, flat out. Everybody out there who's listening, I'm not bashing the president. I'm asking you to be aware. I'm asking you to stop. I said this last time too, and I'm gonna keep saying it too.
Stop defending.
Stop defending the
Stop
candidate.
saying that's your president. You guys just give him a chance.
I'm so tired of people saying give him a chance. He's had 120 days. He's had 6 months.
Matthew McConaughey was on there the other day, and he was saying, "Give him a chance. Give him a chance."
Everybody says give
And
him a
it's
chance.
like,
Probably said that in the Lincoln.
Yeah.
Enough.
All right, guys. All right. Just give him a chance. Just give him a chance. He'll be all right. Don't worry about it. I think everybody.
Shout out to the Joe.
Yeah, shout out Joe. I think everybody. I think I do a pretty good Matthew McConaughey.
I gotta watch a little film on him, and then I can probably.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that I do a good.
I just know him from the Lincoln commercials.
All right. Either way, man.
Is that the only line?
All we gotta do is
it's like my Morgan Freeman. It's the same thing. My Morgan Freeman is literally limited to his name was Andy, and me and him were friends in particular. In particular, that's my Morgan Freeman. My Morgan Freeman is limited to like 2 sentence
I am the
fragments.
president of the United States.
I'd like to get more of a sentence. If I can I can do a Morgan Freeman impression. If I get more, I'm trying to get at least a sentence.
Yeah.
If I can get at least a sentence, I'll be good because then I'll have his tone down. But in particular, either way, man, I think I've gotten kind of off track. So, do we want to do the throwback?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the throwback.
All right, let's throw it back. You want to set this up, or you just want to go into it?
First off, let's welcome the new sound bites to the show.
Yes, let's do that.
As we all know,
I wonder what
the throwback from last week becomes the new sound bite for this week.
Yes.
And if you guys remember the throwback from last week, it was Miss Donna Goodrich.
Yep. Hip squad.
Hip squad. BOB. Hold it down. Hold it down. I got some of